Hello guys, today I am showing you my detailed review for the M2 Mac Mini. I will start by the ports. The Mac has one 1 gigabit per second Ethernet port that can be configured to 10 gigabits per second, two USB-C Thunderbolt 4 port that can deliver speeds up to 40 gigabits per second on the Pro model, it's 4 ports. It has one HDMI port and two USB 4 ports and a headphone jack. I will now plug the HDMI cable and the power cable. I will also plug the Ethernet cable, but you don't need it. The Mac Mini has Wi-Fi. I will turn on my Magic Mouse and Magic Keyboard, but if you don't have them, you can plug a normal keyboard. Now I will turn it on. I have the base model with 8 gigabytes of RAM and a 256 gigabyte SSD. If you do 3D work on Fusion, 360, or Blender, it runs perfectly fine, like you can see in a second. The GPU and CPU are not at their max speed. If you are a developer, it runs also fine. I am starting the Vision OS simulator to see how it performs. Like you see, it's perfectly working. And also the CPU and GPU are not at 100%. If you are a DaVinci Resolve RAW user, there are the CPU and GPU capabilities. I imported a 3 hours MP4 long video in Final Cut Pro and exported it in 4K at 60 frames per second, and it took 33 minutes to export. I now tried running an iPhone and iPad game, and it worked perfectly. See by yourself. I tried playing X-Plane on it, and it works surprisingly really well. I had put the graphics on a high-end setting, and I was getting about 40 frames per second when recording, and about 55 or 60 when not screen recording. After closing the game, you can see that the GPU was the limit. In the time that I run the benchmarks, are you hearing any fan sound when the CPU is at 100%? The benchmarks are complete. After making a Cinebench multi-core test, we're below the M1 Max because he has a lot more CPU cores. And after making a single core test, we are at the top of the list. I think it's a great Mac, but because Apple recently presented the new M4 Mac Mini, I don't think it is worth going for this model because it has only 8 gigabytes of RAM, and you can find them for just $100 to $250 less than the M4. But if you manage to get a good deal, this is a super and small Mac. Tell me what you think about it in the comments, like and subscribe, and it's time for me to say goodbye to you.